camera converts the picture into a television signal.
Number 2, try to save some money. The title company didn't close on time, so we're not going to, or I mean the lending company didn't close on time, so we're probably not going to get in the house till next week sometime. There's an exception to the appraisal that they said would be fine, but now they need the appraiser to come back and look at the handrail that I had to install yesterday. They requested documents on the day of closing, instead of, you know, thoroughly going through the file and requesting them on time. So we're kind of sitting here wondering what's going on. You know, Ashley's car, the guy didn't send out the check until like yesterday when he was supposed to send it out today, so she's been stressed out about that. We have to deal with, you know, the pets and living out of a car and hotels because some idiots in North Carolina couldn't figure out how to put together our mortgage correctly. So we'll give you an update if things get better, hopefully, and show you the new place. All right, bye. Okay, so we're up on top of Mount Baker. I think that's what it's called, because we wanted to take a drive after doing laundry and all this stress and stuff, and we finally got all the documents in, the need for underwriting, and hopefully it gets through this time. But we got up to the top here and you can actually see Seattle. You probably can't see it from here. I'm going to show you in a second, but it's out there and you can see all the canals and the fjords and all the way past Bremerton and Bainbridge straight to Seattle, even past into the Cascades up there. It's really beautiful. I wish we could get a better shot of this, but maybe it shows up when we show you at home.
We're really looking forward to moving into our new house, even if it ends up being a week after we had planned. And it's nice to have such a beautiful place to be living in, even if we're not in our house. You know, you can just take a day drive and end up on top of a mountain, which is really great. And so I think we're gonna love living here. And we had, I don't know if we mentioned this, but we went to an event last night called Green Drinks, and it was on the USS Turner Joy. We just went for an hour, and it was really great. The people were great, and I think we'll find that we'll be right at home in this community. So,
absolutely, I think so.
Yeah. So
they were a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was great. It was great, and who doesn't enjoy drinking wine on the stern of a boat? I mean, that's
an old warship. An
old warship. That takes $1 million to clean, and so they're accepting donations.
so make sure to go to the USS Turner Joy and donate $1 million if you haven't.
Help donate $1 million because, and it's in Bremerton, Washington, and I guess, what did they say, 66,000 people or something, 50,000 people, 60,000 people visit it every year. Which is pretty awesome, and so it's definitely a draw for people who are coming across from Seattle on a ferry, tourists and so on. And so it's definitely something that's worth preserving. And there's something else cool that they said about it. I don't remember. It's worth looking into, the USS Turner Joy. And so I'm gonna take some footage of us heading down the mountain, or I guess we're at Walker's Peak.
Oh, is it Walker's? I said Baker.
I think it's Walker's.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And we're gonna take some footage of the beautiful trees as we're going down. All right, that's it.
So we finally closed in our new house. We're in it. We own it. We occupy it. Well, the bank owns it, but we get to rent it for them for however much it is the mortgage is for. And we're really happy to be here. It's been a hell of a 2 weeks. The driving and the living in a motel and trying to figure out how this is all gonna work with all the pets. And we're just getting the basement dry. The first load of laundry soaked the entire basement. The drain tube got out of the sink and just sprayed all over the basement. So it took a whole couple days. Had to buy dehumidifiers and fans, and lots of moving those fans.
Yeah, so we're done with that, which is a relief. And now we are getting, our moving truck is showing up tomorrow afternoon, and then we're gonna unpack. So right now we're in the process of letting the cats out and explore the house, which has been kind of exciting. There's one.
And they're kind of freaked out. Rue won't even leave the carrier. He's just sitting in there. He was so pissed off last night, like he was just screaming all night long, and he was like, "Get me out of here!" And then we opened the door, and he's like, "I'll just stay. Thanks though." And Mr. Bo is not too perturbed by it, but I think he prefers it in the warm bathroom here. And yeah, so everything's going well, and we're getting everything done, and can't really complain at this point, can we, Ashley?
Nope.
So we closed on the house, and now we're walking through this gorgeous park, and it's just beautiful. We're right downtown, like 2 blocks from our house, and it's like we're in the middle of a national forest.
Yeah, we saw Mount Rainier on the walk here,
Oh yeah.
which was great.
Yeah.
You know, it was clear enough that we were able to see. And it's the first time we've seen it since, well, you saw it driving one time, but the first time we've seen it since being here, because it was a little bit foggy. But so that was really awesome. And of course, we've seen the Olympic mountain range because that's a lot closer.
Yeah.
So we're pretty much, come on now. We're pretty much amazed that we live here.
Yeah.
What are we on? You know, first week, moving on to our second week, second day in the house, and we couldn't be happier.
Yeah, It's just absolutely gorgeous, and I mean it's been warm for here. I mean it's in the 80s and it's supposed to get in the 90s over the weekend, but overall just really happy that we're here. And couldn't be happier with our choice currently. I think it'll stay that way. I mean, we're used to dreary winters, and we'll probably get more footage of our reactions to, you know, the changing weather and the fall and winter, but it's beautiful.
Yeah.
No way around that.